What's up, internet? My name's Ori. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. You like this video, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. Today is Thursday, October 26th, day number 86 inside the Big Brother house. Normally on Thursdays, we started doing little live streams here on the channel, and they've been a lot of fun. Been a bit under the weather recently. My nose is just very stuffy, and it gets really kind of hard to breathe and talk for an extended period of time. My voice ends up giving out on me. So we're going to do a video, an old school traditional Ori Big Brother live feed update. Just kind of going over what happened yesterday on the live feeds, plus talking about what we think's going to happen tonight on the live double eviction episode. Should be a good one. So let's jump into what happened on the feeds yesterday. Really not a lot as far as like changes, but just kind of developments as far as like what's been happening. So let's catch you guys up to speed on where things have been going this week. So Jag, who won HOH for pretty much the third time this week, where because the Bowie HOH, that was a Jag HOH, he ends up nominating America and Blue, with Blue being his actual target, even though she's one of his closest allies in the game. He ended up winning veto. He keeps them the same. And now it looks like it will be Blue who is evicted. Blue's also unaware of her fate. She did start to get a little spooked today by how Felicia has been acting the past few days. Cirie also gave her some advice on like, hey, maybe you should go talk to them. Like, you know, she didn't outright tell Blue that she is the target, but like she's like, go talk, right? Go have a conversation. Let them know that Felicia's acting a little weird. She also had gotten filled in by Bowie that, Felicia had been talking about the vote and stuff like, or actually, no, she didn't get filled in by Bowie about that. That was America who got filled in by that. But she did mentions that she overheard Bowie and America studying for competitions and stuff like that. And that kind of freaked her out as well. Plus she had overheard just lots of different little conversations, and she says a lot of this to Jag, and the conversation went probably how you all expected it to go, where Jag was just like, oh man, that's crazy. Like, no, like, you're fine. He still has not told her. They keep saying, Jag and Matt, like, oh, we'll tell her. We're going to tell her now. We'll tell her tomorrow. We'll tell her then. They keep pushing it further and further down the line. And after this convo with Jag, she still thinks she's safe. Like, she really feels like she's good. She's still nervous, right? Like, she's like not 100% confident, but like she has a cam talk to us, like just kind of chatting, and she's like, it's me. Oh, it's going to be on site. Like, I'm throwing hands. If it's me up against America and I'm leaving, oh, she's gonna be pissed. Now they have said they're going to tell her today before the eviction. Maybe we get that on the feeds. I don't know. Maybe it will be like kind of during one of the lockdowns. Either way, it's going to cause some fireworks, I think, before the episode. What could she do to potentially flip this? I don't know. Does she drop the Jared info? Does it really matter at this point? Like, I don't know if there's anything Blue could even do once she finds out, right? Like, the best case scenario that I think Blue could end up with is Felicia Cirie voting to keep her, and then Jag still votes her out with Bowie and Matt voting her out no matter what. Maybe there's some weird potential where Bowie gets flipped up in all the chaos and she goes along with keeping Blue too, but I just don't see it happening. Speaking of all this vote stuff, Felicia actually went to Jag, kind of gave him an ultimatum where he was like, listen, you either got to tell Blue, like, I'm going to tell Blue, or I'm going to give Blue my vote. And he's like, listen, you give her the vote. Just don't tell her. Please. Please don't tell her. Just like, whatever you do, don't tell her. If you want to give her your vote, that's fine. Just don't tell her. Like, whatever you do. And then after that, to a little bit later, Jag actually ended up telling Cirie about everything that Felicia has been saying to this point, and he's kind of the last person to do it. Like everybody else at this point is already up to speed on what Felicia had been telling Matt and Jag. Like even America was up to speed because Bowie was telling her about Felicia trying to, change the vote up and stuff like that. So it's a little late. It's a little late for him to try and go to Cirie and be like, you won't believe what Felicia told. She knows it all. She already knows it. But he did actually fill her in finally. And Jag also thinks everyone's throwing the HOH to Bowie. Like he's very excited and thinks that things are going to go great. But as far as what's going to happen in the double, it's a little interesting. I did find some time to work on the alliance chart for this week, and I'll be honest, like if you kind of look, it's not too unsimilar to just our basic cast, because the only ones that are really like solid alliances on here, the ones that I think 100% never nominate each other, you've got the Minutemen, Matt and Jag. They're never going to put each other up. I know there's been stuff where Matt has maybe said like, oh, like I would take a shot or maybe we have to, right? I just don't see it happening, at least until final three, right? If it's, Matt, Jag, Cirie, maybe we can have a conversation because I think that's one of the other very tight alliances where the only way that Matt would end up, the only way one of them would put each other up is if Cirie puts Matt and Jag up on the block. That's how I think that would go. Other than the Minutemen who would never nominate each other, I think the sinking ship is also in that category. I don't think Bowie would nominate Matt and Jag. I really don't. I think she's kind of riding it out with them. And I also don't think they would nominate Bowie unless they had to, like, unless there literally is like no other option, just because of how Bowie has been acting to the idea of being nominated. So I think those are really the only ones that like would never nominate each other. Every other alliance, there's stuff going on, right? Like at Blue and Cirie, that one's not going to matter much after this week. Matt and Cirie, we are kind of already talked about where I think Cirie would put Matt up. I don't think Matt would put Cirie up ever. The bookends, they are already going at it this whole week. I've originally had them bigger back onto the same kind of level as the Minutemen, but after this week, they've kind of reverted back to what they used to be a few weeks ago, where there was kind of this Cold War that was happening with Felicia and Mimi going up against like Cirie and Izzy. And then that all kind of developed after just Izzy left and just the spiral of everything in the game. So it seemed like they were back to like being like, we're solid as a final two. But then there's just been all this craziness with Felicia this week. So other than the Minutemen, everybody else is really kind of just floating around as like these free agents, ready to be used instead of them all sticking together like they really need to. Some of the other alliances on here, you've got the trio of Matt, Jag, and Cirie. Again, I don't think that's very loyal to each other really at this point. I don't think Matt and Jag would necessarily put up Cirie. Like Jag probably would be more likely to than anybody else. But still, that one I don't think is that necessarily serious. Same with the final four of Matt, Jag, Cirie, and Felicia. That one kind of went out the window this week. And then you do also have the little 3-person group, like kind of little like girls alliance thing that's been happening with America, Cirie, and Felicia. They don't trust Bowie enough to kind of really bring her in fully to be a part of that group. They think she's still with Matt and Jag, but it is like a little thing where they've been kind of talking and chatting about having to work together and going after Matt and Jag. And I do believe that if America won HOH, she's putting up Matt and Jag. Let's kind of go over who people would put up. I think everybody puts up Jag, really, except for Matt and Bowie. I think everyone would put him up. Who would Matt and Bowie put up? Maybe Felicia and America. I don't think they would want to put up Cirie, either of them. So they're not going to put up Jag, and that really kind of only leaves America and Felicia for them to put up. So that's who I would think they would in the double, but you never know. Like, we've been surprised before going into a double eviction. It was like, oh wait, hold on. You never really know. American Cirie, I think both of them put up Matt and Jag as the initial nominees in the double. Felicia, she's a real wild card. I really have no clue. She could put up Cirie, she could put up Bowie, she could put up Matt and Jag. I don't really know. Felicia is a complete wild card going into this double eviction. So I think the most interesting scenarios, if you kind of want to see this game not get steamrolled by Matt and Jag even more, America or Cirie. Those are the people that you would want to root for in the HOH because they're going to be putting up Matt and Jag. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out tonight on the double eviction. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments down below. Thank you guys all so much for watching, all the incredible support you guys have shown me here on the channel all season, but even especially this week as I haven't been feeling great. Lots of great messages of hope you feel better and like, hey, get your rest. Don't worry about us. I can't let you guys down. I had to get a video out for you today. And plus, I love doing this. I really love putting these videos together, kind of getting my thoughts out there, but also hearing your thoughts and opinions on what's happening on the show and who you like, who you don't, who you want to see go next, especially even when those opinions differ from mine. I just find all that so much fun kind of going through there and hearing all your guys' thoughts. So it kind of keeps me coming back every day for more of these. So just incredible amount of support from all of you guys. And it really, really warms my heart when you guys do that. So if you are new here, though, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. Check out links to all my socials in the description down below. You can check out all different kinds of stuff if you want to support me more on different social networks or just the channel in general. All different kinds of ways you can do that in the description. There's also a pinned comment down there. You can find all kinds of stuff. Yeah, just thank you guys a lot. My voice is really starting to hurt, so I'm going to call it here. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.